I got my Heath ledger.
Where is everybody?
Good question, good question. They'll pull up. They'll be here shortly. They should be. Should give them a minute. How's everything going? What's good with you?
Oh, just chilling.
For sure. I'm over here. I'm loading up some things. I think Kamikaze gonna be here today. I think that's what he told me. So let's see what happens. Shout out to Candle. What's good? Candle Surfer. Staking, proof of stake. My ADA is staking, my Ethereum staking, my V chain is staking, and I'm on XRP staking, proof of stake. My Tezos is staking, my Algorand is staking, my staking, proof of stake. My ADA is staking, my Ethereum staking, my V chain is staking, and I'm on XRP staking, proof of stake. My Tezos is staking, my Algorand is staking, my Polkadot is staking, and I'm on XRP. Don't nothing get staking but Solana. Commas on commas, cryptocurrency, spit it like currency. I put that shit on my mama. I put on, we made a stimulus on Chainlink. COVID-19 was the main link. You did not see it, use your brain think. A lot of y'all niggas ain't doing that. I put the XRP in y'all niggas' face, and y'all still ain't doing that. Tweety Bird looking like a real pootie tag. They try to laugh at me like Pootie Tang. Last laugh, Algorand, bitch, who the main? Yeah, I got a wife, Polkadot is my concubine. Hit a 3 with Stella, and I made it tickle every twine. H-bar just went up 10, bitch, I'm dropping down. Boom, shaka, let me in the kitchen cooking NFTs. Ricky Lake, proof of stake, everybody watching me. Staking, proof of stake. My ADA is staking, my Ethereum staking, my V chain is staking, and I'm on XRP staking, proof of stake. My Tezos is staking, my Algorand is staking, my Polkadot is staking, and I'm on XRP. The money making by itself. Money team got another notch under my belt. When I'm 42, I would not be Keenan nor Kel or Jackie Robinson. So I have it Monopoly, upside down apostrophes. Don't Illuminati me. I got it out the mud, beat them at their own game. You should honor me. I'm feeling like Socrates. Oh, who an apology? I don't owe a nigga shit. Proof of stake, nigga, let's get rich.
Delegating, Songbird Network, we be staking. Numbers going up, funds levitating. 5 frost wallets, where we staking. S-Fin X5 rap Songbird. Farming's what I'm doing in one word. Every week I'm stacking these bags. Gas fees on low, true that. I feel like Hugo, I'm a boss, connecting things every day. Changing the financial system, changing in many ways. Every chance I have, I stake. 3 airdrops I always claim. Into Aquarius, I always change. Lobster wallet, and it is safe. My crypto is my best employee. Always doing the hard work for me. Stacking it all up slowly. Stacking it all up low key. Making my money do the hokey pokey. Hope it surprises me like holy moly. Wrap it up like a taco, making that guacamole. No ramen noodles, just ravioli. We eating good cause we be staking. We feeling good for delegating. It takes time and dedication. Yeah, it takes time, so be patient. Always Always trying to pack my bags, always trying to grow my stacks. Always doing, got no time for chitter chat. Growing all of my XRP bags.
Staking, 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 staking. Slim me.
Ancient and mystic come from creation. An African flower has got my attention. The black heart man has never ever had a black rose. Born in a barn, but the blood is royal. Imprisoned my heart, prudent and loyal. I've been traveling so long and I never ever seen a black rose. But I got a black rose growing in my garden. Black rose growing in my garden. Open my eyes and now I see your beauty. Now I see. I'm black diamond, buried and forgotten. Long time now, Rasta been a searching, got lost in the darkness, sticked up in a sour black rose. Like a beginning the night, shining like the stars. The black love shine brighter than Mars. And when she loved me, I never knew I loved the black rose. But the black rose been growing in my garden. Black rose growing in my garden.
Miami or Atlanta. And so I was going to do Atlanta, and wifey was like, nah, she wanted to do Miami.
Yeah.
And I was telling Tuco that shit. She was like, I was like, damn, I was trying to go to Atlanta's. Maybe try to hit up Levy. So Tuco said, what you going to, she was like, what you going to tell your wife? Like, if y'all did that, why we in Atlanta? What you going to tell her? Like, yo, I want to go link up with my boy. She was like, yo, you going to be in the airport talking about Levy.
Hell nah. I'm not even at work right now, so shit. That would have been.
I know. She was like, yo, Levy may not even be back in the airport. She was like, yo, fuck around, you at the wrong, you in the wrong terminal.
Yeah, man, you gonna be all over that bitch looking for me because I ain't there right now. You gonna really be missing flights, but nah, it's all love. It's all love. Shit, we all in this thing. I hope you enjoyed your trip and all of that, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it was dope. Good times.
For sure. Yes, sir. This is the Wake and Bake Kamikaze. What up, bro?
What up, Kamikaze?
Hey, what's good? Hey, what's good? How's everybody doing on this Thursday?
Hey, man, we coolin', man. It's up. It's up like Chuck, man.
Hey, word. Really have some interesting stuff to talk about today, man. Oh, damn. But yeah, everything's good on my side. Just having power outages a lot. It's crazy now. Like, it's almost like every 2 hours I get a power outage now. So it's crazy here. But yeah, ready for the vibes. Ready to catch some convos and speak on what's going on around the world right now.
Facts. Rootsy, what's going on, man? Black Rose. That song is hot. That song got a vibe on it.
Yo, I was about to ask, what you playing? I was like, yo, is that Rootsy?
Yeah, that's Rootsy doing the damn thing.
Yeah, that shit is love. I like that joint.
Oh yeah, you wasn't here last week, so we played some songs off our new playlist, and Rootsy's song was being played last week. Yeah, so that's definitely a vibe right there.
Yeah, that was a nice little cool out thing.
For sure. I like how you said cool out. So like, I think even when we in discussion, we might need, cause I feel like the discussion gonna be so tense today. Like when we get in them tense discussions, we might need some cool out music. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'll administer that. Like, good job, Jake. Cool out thing for real. Cool out
that
thing.
That should be a soundbite, yo.
Yeah, cool out. For sure. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Yo, Tuco.
What up? Why you screaming?
Word, that was intense.
My fault. I don't know. I'm in the mood today. I need some energy. I'm about to hit up the gym. About that. Yo, I'm lit.
Obviously.
No. I'm lit. Like.
Oh, you?
Alright. Well, I'll talk to you later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she a vibe killer. She was like, oh yeah, alright, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Too Cold doesn't care.
Oh man, yeah. Let's get into the discussion before I start fucking around talking about basketball with this motherfucker Jakes, man.
Alright, bet.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Wake and Bake track.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll go ahead and play it. Give me 1 second.
Triangular traps.
Little farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas, organic ganja. Waking
Kamikaze bringing the vibes. So pull up, cause we live.
Yeah, an OG, smoking OG. I crush it down, break it up, roll it and smoke it slowly. The organic grown trees, a puff of that good weed. Could put you on a vibe that can make for good stories. Go ahead and proceed to pass the joint and don't forget to play some music. It will stimulate the mind once you get into it. We can talk about it if you're into it. That's on me, let me and Too Cold get into it. We all about the music, we all about the movement, creating a new movement. All about the vibes and there's nothing to it. Legendary status is where we at. Where music is therapy, so just relax. Triple dose of the music facts. No side effects, you know where it's at.
Little farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, Tuco kamikaze. Little farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, Tuco kamikaze. We the ball like Pearl Harbor, Coach Carter. Crypto Jace, X-rated, we grind harder. In the clips, Lil Wayne and Dre. XRP a reject, they can't relate. Family matters, they used to call me Steve Urkel with my suspenders on. In my bug tee, sober new to shout it, I was bug weed. Blood type diet, guess I'm a little farmer. Big farmer, still killing off the masses. Wake and bake, every episode a classic. I prefer real body over a plastic. Sonar Muse, we been triangular trapping. Lil farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, Tuco kamikaze. Lil farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, Tuco kamikaze.
Whoa. Hey Jakes, it's funny, I was just thinking about that shit, man. So it's a lot of my partners who be flying through. Some of my partners, when they be flying through and they see me in the airport, I hear somebody yell, "Whoa, whoa." And I just be looking up. Like, whoa, whoa is the thing like that's starting to catch on with people. So people would see me and be like, whoa, whoa. And then I have to look up like, oh snap, who is that? So that would have been funny. That'll be funny, bro. If you ever see me in the airport and did what Tuco said. Yeah. It's like it's catching on. The swag is catching on. So that's what's up. I guess that's a good thing. For sure. Oh man, but this the Wake and Bake, man. Tuco, Gorilla Jake, Kamikaze, Lemmy. Shout out to Cyber. Shout out to Candle. Rootsy in the building. Tuco, where you at?
Right here.
What's good?
Nothing. Just chilling.
Alright, for sure. Do your chill thing, man. I know you work hard. You work hard, man. Take a seat. We'll hold you down for a hot second when you're ready to pull up. Shit, Kamikaze, what we got on the burner today, man? We got a lot of things going down today. What's good, bro?
Hey, what's good, Lemmy? What's good, Too Cold? Today, we're speaking on, appropriation, within music as well as racial appropriation. Another topic we're gonna speak about is the Grammys and what happened within the Grammys this year. So, Lemmy, would you like to speak on appropriation, cultural appropriation, and experiencing appropriation within the same race? Within the same race, what's your take on that? I've seen that too. That some people take advantage of like being a certain race and use it for monetary gain in some ways, especially in TikToks too. You see that there's weird TikToks where they make make TikToks about like stereotypes and try to be funny with those as
Mm-hmm.
well. And 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 you see a lot of people just selling out like that. And yeah, so I find that really iffy. I don't really like that kind of thing. It's
So
too much.
so yeah, it's I got two things that I want to speak on. So I was in the city. Me and my wife was headed back home, and I seen a billboard on the highway, and I've been hearing about this Whitney Houston movie for a while. I think it's called I Want to Dance with Somebody. I think that's what it's called. And one of these you know, foundational Black American influencers. I ain't gonna say his name, but he spoke on it, and he was like, and it's a Nigerian girl who's playing Whitney Houston, and he had a problem with it, and a lot of other people did too. And you know, he kind of brought up a good point, because you know, you got so many black girls here in this country who looked up to Whitney Houston, who are American, who kind of embody more of what Whitney Houston stood for, more than a Nigerian. Now, I get it. You know, the black thing and everything is cool. Like, I have nothing against my Africans, you know what I'm saying? Because my wife is African. I even have these discussions with her, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's like there's a huge push to, like, push Black Americans or just black people in this country, like, push them to the side and not really appreciate who they are, like using blackface with another blackface, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why do they do that? You know, why do they do that? You got thousands of black women here, beautiful black women here, that can sing, that can act, that go to acting school, that can embody a Whitney Houston, that can do the things she do. But they, and I found out the girl is from England. No disrespect to none of my black people global. I'm just saying, I feel like that was a sneak diss from the people who fund the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, Whitney Houston is global. She impacted the world. Everybody look up to her. But I feel like, you know, we all got our, that's why they call it cultural appropriation, because we all got our cultures, we all got our swag, we all got our dialect. And it even goes to something like Rootsy. Rootsy is an American, but he's doing reggae. But I have no problem with what Rootsy's doing, because reggae is not a cash crop anymore. This dude is doing it because he loves it and it's influence. But I also see the same thing going on with dance hall music. Like, dance hall music is being appropriated by worldwide for like a cash grab, for vanity. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and you got certain artists like Stonebwoy. I love Stonebwoy. You got certain artists here trying to do the dancehall thing. West Africa, London, they trying to do it, but they also have their native tone, their native dialect. Like, I would want to hear the native dialect from West Africa more in the music than them trying to emulate what's going on in Jamaica. But I see why they're doing it. The fabric of what, you know, the content that's coming out of Jamaica is vanity, is vulgar, is trash. It's trash. And even with what Rootsy's doing, I admire what Rootsy's doing, and it could be argued and it could be looked at or frowned upon, but I admire what he's doing because his content is pure. And like I said, reggae is not even a cash crop. Rootsy could have went and rapped for all I care. And I see Rootsy want to say something. Rootsy could have went and rapped. He could have went and sang. He could have went and did some other shit, but he went and did reggae. Like, nobody, like, the masses aren't looking at reggae, and it's sad. But, you know, he's tapping into it. And Jamaica's America. Jamaica's part of America. So people could say it's the Caribbean. You got North America. You got South America. So America spans from this whole side up and down. So the influences upon each other are critical and it's massive. Rusi, go ahead and do your thing.
Yeah, man. I'm up in the gym right now. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. I just want to touch bases on that appropriation thing and me doing the reggae. because like I grew up rapping, I grew up doing R&B music. I grew up in church playing gospel music. I played like 4 different instruments or whatnot. But when I heard reggae music, I was like, man, this is something that I resonate with more than any other music that I ever heard, based off of my morals and my values, and my connection with my spirituality and my connection with my people. The thing that really influenced me to start actually going ahead and taking reggae as the genre that I wanted to pursue and push was the fact that it's getting appropriated so much here in California, as far as like all the reggae sets, everything that's going on. You never see none of the legends. You never see a black artist on there. It's like the white people just kind of like took it over. No offense to anybody that's white, but that. Yeah, I'm almost done. They just kind of took it over. You know what I'm saying? And they're making money off of it. A lot of money off of it. But the way that they're making money off of it is that they're watering down the culture. They're taking the message away from it. They're taking the spirituality away from it. Even the feel of the reggae, the way that reggae music is made, is played with so much feel. And going to school for jazz music, I went to school for jazz piano and music, jazz improvisation and music theory. So I understand a little bit about the feel and the different aspects of how technical reggae music really is. And I see like how a lot of bands here in America, they just want to play reggae music because they feel like it's easy to play because it sounds easy, but really it's more difficult, and they're watering it down. You know what I mean? So I feel you on that appropriation part when it comes to that. I've had people come to me and ask me why I do reggae music, but it ain't never been anybody from Jamaica. People from Jamaica have always encouraged me and promoted me to go ahead and keep on my thing. You understand?
Facts, and I appreciate you sharing it, man. Like me being a Jamaican, like being the offspring of Jamaicans, bruh, like and listening to reggae music growing up, bruh, I can tell you that you got it, and I would encourage you to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a lost art. It's like a lost art with it. You've even inspired me to make my own reggae music. You know what I'm saying? Like so. It's inspiring what you're doing. It's refreshing what you're doing. And it's courageous because like you said, you started off doing rap and R&B, the popular things, the shit that makes money. And yes, we have seen reggae music get appropriated. It's just been all about marijuana and weed. Like it don't really reggae music. That's an offspring of what reggae music is, but it's more. It's about liberation, speaking out. About injustice, enlightening, educating. You know what I'm saying? Like catching a vibe, energy. You know what I'm saying? So you bringing that to the forefront, and it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So like I wanted to touch on something else. Go ahead. Hopefully I'll think about it. But yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, bro. So I have a question for you guys actually. Like, so do you think artists biting another artist's sound, like maybe from another country, like let's say in terms of hip hop, like the whole drill movement from the UK being used in the US, do you consider that appropriation? And what's your take on that kind of thing? Like people, even now in hip hop, you see the whole trap sound. It stemmed from Atlanta, right? So it's now become a common thing in hip hop. What's your take on that kind of thing, and people running with that sound, kind of making it theirs? What's your take on that?
I'll go ahead and answer first. So like as far as like drill going global, I seen the drill music go all the way to Ghana, and it's to the point now where it's a town in Ghana or a city in Ghana called Kumasi, and they call it Kumerica. They call it Kumerica now. They're naming themselves after Americans, and they got the drill thing going. And don't get me wrong, it's hot. It's hot. Like they're rapping in their native tongue on drill beats, and mixing it up, doing their thing, and I guess a lot of Ghanaians are in New York, so I guess the sound, you know, the sound, the drill sound from New York gravitated over there to somewhere in Ghana and got it popping. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of drill music, but when I hear it, I'm like, okay, like the influence is there. It kind of just shows how powerful, you know, the energy is here in America. Like, and I don't think the black people here really value their worth like that, know their worth, see. I guess I don't know, bro. They see it gravitating, but I don't know if they're capitalizing off of it. They're allowing other people to capitalize off of it. And before I veer off into other worlds, the trap music now, man, it's kind of different. It's different because like trap music been jumping for a minute now, since early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? That's like the roots of trap music when T.I. dropped the trap music album. And, you know, it's been duplicated in so many ways. Some of that shit is cheesy. Some of that shit is hard. Like, if it's running through the South, it's hard. Some parts of the country took their staple sounds and mixed it with the trap. You got Afro trap, you got Caribbean trap now. It's worldwide. And that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, but you know, I think that I just look forward to the evolution of trap. I feel like trap is always gonna be here. But you know, the as far as like the gimmicky trap beats, like I feel like to make a real trap beat, you can tell when you hearing an Atlanta trap beat or a South trap beat, because it's certain sounds down here. It's a certain type of vibe down here amongst the people where you know you fucking with a real trap beat. You know what I'm saying? Or because you got kids in Russia making trap beats, they might not know how to put this drum in here. Like you might hear the beat and you placing the drum in your head on that shit. Like you playing more beats in your head. Like he could have did this, or the beat could have dropped right here, or he should have did that. So that's why. And it's crazy. I'm here in Atlanta and I can't find me a trap producer, bro. But I know they right under my nose. They probably right down the street from me. That's how crazy it is out here. But I'm gonna find my trap dude in Atlanta. I need my Atlanta trap dude, because it's like, bro, it's a kid out there in this city cooking up some crazy ass trap shit, and you know he from here because of the way his beat sounds. So that's what I'm gonna say about trap. Even though it's done worldwide, you got a certain type of signature trap sound here where you know, like, all right, he from the South Side, he from the West Side, like he from the East Side. Like this is a real trap beat.
All right, cool. Yeah, man. Like I see where you're coming from with that, but like Too Cold mentioned something once in the space where she was like she said there was an artist that was a rapper. I think he's from the UK. She was like, it was good to hear him sound like a UK rapper, right? Mm-hmm. Some rappers emulate like the American sound, like myself. Mm-hmm. What do you think of that? Like, what's your opinion on that? Do you think that's kind of appropriating the culture, the rap culture, or do you find it to be like more you guys being more influential and it's now like a normal thing? It's just, it is what it is now.
I think that when you do something and you do it good, like to me, I guess because me and you talk a lot and I hear you talk and I hear you rap, I can hear your voice in your raps, even though I can hear like the American influence on your raps. When you do something and you do it well, like and I actually know you, I guess I'm being biased for you, but like and your content is on point. It really depends. I really gotta find out the background of the artist. Like that's just the type of person that I am when I'm listening to artists now. That's where I'm at in my journey as a music listener and a musician. I have to know. I gotta feel like I know the artist and know everything about them as much as I can before I can place judgment about their music. But to answer your question, bro, if I didn't do all of that, I would just say it speaks volumes of the influence that's here in America. Like the influence is heavy. Period. Like the hip hop culture, what's coming out of here, the swag, the dialect, you know, the lifestyle. It's just the influence is top tier. And I'm gonna say it, and I said it. I'm gonna say it again. I feel like black people here don't realize they worth. Like, cash out on yourself. Stop looking for them people to invest in you. You are top tier. Like you the cream of the crop, and you don't even know that shit. Rusi, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so on the appropriation, on that tip, as far as other people appropriating other music, mainly like African American music, this is how I feel about it. Like, I don't feel it's appropriating if you give honor and respect where honor and respect is due. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people like try to take a sound that they didn't create, and then they try to go and pretend like they come up with something new or it's totally them, or they don't give the due honor to where that is coming from. Like, I don't really have a problem per se with people taking the music and using it in whatever way that they see fit and mixing it with their styles, because ultimately I feel like that's how more genres are created. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you go back and you look at jazz music from the Great Depression, like, I don't know if y'all listen to jazz, but I listen to a lot of jazz. And jazz music started off in the South, in the brothels. Like, I know a lot of people don't know it, but the way that jazz music got its name was because of the jasmine perfume that was linked to the brothels that the prostitutes wore down in the South, because that was the only place that black musicians was able to even play music at all back in those days. You get what I'm saying? But the adoption of jazz because of the Great Depression allowed the music to be exposed to a broader audience. And now jazz music is incorporated in just about every single genre that comes out today, whether they know it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because of the theory that's behind it, the intricacies of the different things that are being played, the way that you mix things together. Jazz music is really big in hip-hop culture, and we know that hip-hop culture is like basically what fuels the world's fire. You get what I'm saying as far as pop culture goes? Jazz music and reggae music, in my opinion, are the two genres that came together to kind of create hip-hop as far as what we know it today. You know what I'm saying? So if people were like, if people take the music and they want to mix it and do whatever they want to sound like something else, I don't see anything wrong with that. The only thing I see something wrong with is when they start trying to take it and then they don't give the honor and the respect of where the origin of it is, where it comes from. You feel me?
Facts. And to Rootsy's point, sorry, Kamikaze.
No, you can go.
Okay, cool. To Rootsy's point, I just played a song from him called Black Roses. And Black Roses is an old song from Barrington Levy. Now, Rootsy didn't say Barrington Levy's name one time, but as a Jamaican, I know he's paying homage to Barrington Levy by singing it like that. He don't even got to say nothing, and I'm pretty sure if Barrington Levy heard this song, he would really appreciate it. The fact that this dude is carrying the torch for the younger generation of reggae, and probably co-sign Rootsy off that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would if I was Barrington Levy. You know what I'm saying? I would really, if I was Barrington Levy, I really feel appreciated by that. So, you know, those are ways that you pay homage. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I might say some words from a song that I heard back in the day. That's just me showing my what that dude Jay-Z say? I'm not a biter, I'm a writer for myself and others. I say a big verse, I'm only bigging up my brother. Yeah, like that type of way. But no more comments on that. You dig what I'm saying? Like, on that wave, I had to use that example. But yeah, Kamikaze, what up?
Yeah, man. So there's a tweet I just pinned up that speaks about, like, I guess SA hip hop DJs are now like making cash off, or they trying to get hype off, playing amapiano music, which is somewhat like a house more than hip hop. And this guy is saying they basically kissing ass, because how can you be a hip hop DJ but you playing a completely different genre just so that you can get hype? So that's what I wanted to speak on as well, and I feel like that's something that happens most of the time. Like, if people aren't getting that much hype, and I don't think like SA hip hop DJs are really getting that much attention. They're not getting like the flowers because there's not much that they can play. It's usually the same old music that they play, and there's only a few bangers that you can play, and then it's dry. So I find this to be something that is appropriating the piano DJs, because now the piano DJs can't even play their sets because hip hop DJs are taking their sets and playing the music, the hit music. So have you ever experienced something like that or seen something like that where like there's a completely different sound that's being used by someone who's from a different genre?
Like artist wise?
You can speak artist wise, or even like DJs playing a whole different set that's not even part of the genre they're in. And what do you think of that anyway? Like, what's your take? What would you say with this tweet? If you could watch the video, actually.
I can't watch it, but I read it, and just to I don't know if I'm gonna directly answer your question here, but when I was in school, right, I wanted to be a DJ. Like, I wanted to start DJing because I think I seen it right off rip. Like, I was going to parties, and I went to college in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So, like, a lot of kids came down here, and they was doing their thing and shit like that. And I started to go to a lot of parties within, like, that was ran by my colleges and shit, and I was hearing the same music. Like, the music that was being played was like, I'm not gonna say it was nothing cultural appropriation. Like, these people didn't know what they was playing. They was playing hip hop. They was trying to play dancehall, but it was like the obvious shit. Like, y'all not playing. Y'all, you can get deeper. You can go deeper in the bag. You can go deeper in the bag with it. So I'm like, man, I need to be a DJ. I need to be a DJ quick. And then I told my mom about it. My mom wasn't really privy to that. She didn't like that. She wanted me to just focus on my studies. And at the time I was really listening to what I wanted to just make my mom happy. So I didn't really pursue trying to get systems and all of that. But I always listened to music. People always like value what I had to say music wise. So it's like, it got to the point that when I went to a party, because like I said, I grew up in Atlanta, so I know how to party in Atlanta. We was partying from early teens, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in college now, I'm almost 20. I already know how to party. Girls twerking on us, dancing, we turning up, we crunk, like we the home of crunk, we the home of turning up, like really, we turn up crazy. So me going to these college parties, it's like, I'm ready to leave. As soon as I walk in, I'm ready to leave. My friends be looking at me like I'm crazy. And I'm like, I'm dead serious. So it's like, I don't know if these out-of-towners coming into Atlanta were trying to culture appropriate us, but they wasn't doing a good job. It's like, damn, I need to go to some city parties, like some parties in the city, because the college crowd was different from the city crowd in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I was just in that college crowd at the time. So maybe that's a facet of cultural appropriation, because these kids who I went to school with, a lot of them had money. They didn't grow up in, they never really been to the hood like that or been outside like that. And if I'm making any sense, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. it kind of reminds me of what I heard. I've been seeing like clips. So I think it's Shannon Sharp speaking about Ja Morant and saying he's not hood. He's like he can't be acting gangster and stuff like that. You think like like being something you're not kind of thing and trying to emulate something you're not. So I do.
Let me speak on that real quick. I want to speak on that. So I seen that video. I seen it. And that could be a case of 2 or 3 things. It could be a case of old head versus young head, OG versus young G. You know what I'm saying? The perspectives, 2 totally different perspectives. Because Shannon Sharp, I'm not gonna speak on the street credibility, but that dude is like he's in shape. He's a football player, and he will. And I would take money on him over Ja Morant in the fight. You know what I'm saying? But Ja Morant is this young kid, and I think Ja Morant is annoying. I love Ja Morant as a basketball player. I think he's a great basketball player, but I do think that he's annoying. Like the things that he does, I don't know if this is a front for the NBA. Like the NBA, like go out there and dance, go out there and coon and dance and say all these rhymes. You can be this type of player. We don't care. Do that. It could be that. It could be that could just be the way that he really is. Like I think that Ja Morant should chill. Like you getting all of this money. Like why are you reverting back to the street mentality? I think that Shannon Sharp is right in a sense. Like why? Even if you did come from that, even if you came from the streets, and see, I can get deep as hell on this shit. I can get deep as hell on this topic because Ja Morant is running with them dudes in Memphis, Yo Gotti and them, and all of them. And Memphis is like, a huge hip hop hub right now. So it's like, he trying to put on for his city, but it's like, bro, you moving backwards, bro. You moving. You like Allen Iverson on steroids right now. Like Allen Iverson came into the game with the braids, the tattoos, but even Allen Iverson wasn't doing as much as you. You know what I'm saying? Your ass is grittying every time you get a chance, trying to fight niggas on the court. Like, just go play ball. You know what I'm saying? And then you got your dad over there. Like, it's like some LeVar Ball on shit on steroids. You know what I'm saying? Like, the NBA could be pushing it. You got Yo Gotti in them behind the scenes. RP Young Dolph. And that's where I'm going to stop. That's where I'm going to stop.
I feel you. Yeah, man. I don't have anything to say because I'm not fond of basketball and who he is, so I can't really say anything. But yeah, I just heard that, and what you were speaking about just brought that analogy into my head. Like, yeah, man. Do you want to go into the next topic, or do you want to play some tunes?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can cool out. We can do a cool out. We can cool out real quick.
Cool out team.
Do we have any requests? Anybody got any requests? Something that they want to hear? I just pick some. All right, cool. I think I'm gonna go in that Rootsy bag. Rootsy got another song that's dope. Forget the name of it, but it looked like somebody robbing the bank on the cover. I gotta go look at it. I like that track.
Yeah. That one's
Statement
too. And I think I know which one it's called. Is it Statement?
Yeah, Statement. I found it. So we gonna cool out with a statement. And before we get into the next topic, Coin Pimpin', what it do, bro? Shout out Lost Art. Shout out Cyber Glory. Candle Surfer. Chicken Chain. What's happening? All right, let's get it. This is Statement by Rusi. Let's do it.
ganja. Captain Rootsy, real ganja farmer. Advocate for the cannabis. Peaceful protest like an activist. Natty dread, never counterfeit. Keep it pure and true to the destiny. Now I have a complaint for the government. Why you always making war on the hurt? Closing the pot shop, in the COVID. Money monopoly, ganja atrocity. It's only a crime if you can't have a dime. For every 25-point piece, that's fine. Taxing the hurt, no smelling, no feeling. Expensive price in a corporate deal. A receipt from your big brother to make sure he got him cut out the deal. But not long ago, Mr. Babylon ran through my caddy with a dog. Big long glove, all on my seats. The ransack my car and I search for it. And it's funny how all the herb shop in the black community got shut down. But the ones uptown, them still around. But I know some folks who are still locked down. So the criminals become the pioneers. Them pave the way, now them locked in chains. American ways are a pirate's game. Kill the crew and divide the game. It's marijuana, some call it ganja. It's a war in the US on the ganja farmer. Advocate for the cannabis. Peaceful protest like an activist.
Yeah. That was Statement by Rootsy. Dope track, Rootsy. You want to speak on the motivation behind that one? Before we get.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The motivation behind that was, these Babylonian police always making these different rules and stuff to make the herb illegal. You know what I'm saying? It should be legal out here in Cali, especially like during COVID. You should have seen, man, they were shutting down all the ganja, all the dispensaries. We got dispensaries out here, and a lot of them was like running illegal. Me and my older bro, we had started up a dispensary back in 2012, 2011, 2012 or something like that. We had like a little brick and mortar where we were selling herbs out of there, and we was averaging like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a day like the first 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And then they came and shut us down like not too long after that. And what it really showed me, and the same thing is happening with crypto right now too. I was reading an article this morning about how they're trying to put all these different, the Biden administration is doing some stuff. And it's just like anytime people get something that they can get in their bag for themselves and they just liberate themselves and deal for themselves, it's like the government always come in and they always try to stop it, hinder it, so people can stay slaves to the system. You know what I'm saying? So that was like the motivation behind this. I got some more stuff with the crypto that I'm about to make is similar to this too. But yeah, man, that was the huge motivation behind that. It's just like, come on, man, look at the way that the government now, especially here in Cali, everything is legal. The herb is totally legal. But you got people whose whole entire lives were ruined. Like I got a homie who did I think he did like 15 years in the pen, because he got caught with a couple of pounds of herb, and then when he gets out, now herb is legal now, and everybody's making all this legal money off of it. But he got a record, he done lost his whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? So that was really the motivation behind that.
Facts. And I'm not trying to be funny, but was Kamala Harris the DA when he went to jail?
She was.
See, her bitch ass. That's the point that I was trying to make. And like, like these motherfuckers. They on that bullshit. You dig what I'm saying? Like you should. I know. If you didn't see them the other day, I know you probably heard about the State of the Union. They was looking like clowns. Like, look at these motherfuckers. Like, they some bitches, bro.
Yep. I've seen that, bro. That's what I was reading this morning too. Is that like with the Obama administration, what was it? It was called choke. I forget what it was. I gotta go back and read the article. But when the Obama administration was here, they was like trying to put all these super duper holes to make it hard for cryptocurrency in the banking industry to kind of like come together. And now what they're trying to do with the 2.0 is they're trying to make it so that they're basically doing with the mafia. They're going to the bank and saying, if you mess with them, then we're just going to give you a bad name. We're going to pressure you. We're going to do all this dumb shit. And it's like, well, you guys are just acting like the criminals now. You You know what I mean? Like people trying to liberate themselves and build something that's open source for everybody to be able to use it. And the government's mad because they don't have a way to regulate it. But you know, it's not like it can be. It's not like it can be stopped. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah, man. Keep making these powerful statements in the music, man. It's hard, man. Dope stuff. Like yeah, Babylon is getting. You know, Babylon is burning. They burning, bro. So
Yeah, man.
Babylon a bun. You feel me? So we pushing that narrative. I even seen something today, cause I haven't been on Twitter all week. Brian Armstrong, I think the former Coinbase guy, they said that U.S. is trying to stop proof of stake.
Yeah. And they are. That's what they're trying to do right now. They're trying to make it so like proof of stake. They're trying to ban it in the United States.
These man, so they want to tax us, but they don't want us to make our taxes back, bitch ass niggas. Like, fuck you talking about? Right. We found a way to make our taxes back, and y'all trying to take this shit.
Right. In that song statement, that's what I meant when I said it's only a crime if you can't have a 25-coin piece. I have a dime for every 25 piece that's mine. So, like, for every quarter, they want 10 cents out of it. And if you don't give them that, then they're gonna say you're a criminal and you're committing a crime just simply because you figured out how to make money without having to pay them. You know what I mean? But
what's crazy is I think it's trending, or it was trending not too long ago on Twitter, that the IRS 87,000. They trying to hire. I don't know if they're trying to hire 87,000 IRS agents, but then I'm also seeing some shit where it's saying they trying to get the IRS up out of here. So what's really good? Like, what they trying to do?
Yeah, man, I don't know. Right now, it just seems like it may be like a big. We may be in for like a really big shift in the financial field. You know what I'm saying? Because with cryptocurrency in this industry and everything coming into play, it really opens up a lot of doors for people. And the government is, in my eyes, the government is just looking like it's kind of exposing them for what they really are.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be like America's supposed to be a democracy. You know what I'm saying? And it's supposed to be for the people, but it's really looking like it's a handful of people that's making all the rules for everybody. And now that you got something that's a decentralized, autonomous organization coming along, they don't want that. They want the power to stay within the group of the small people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
That's bullshit. So.
The truth is coming to the light, man. We gon' I know you've been hearing the music. I've been hearing your music. We making the statements, and you know I feel like it's coming. So let's just stay tuned for sure.
Yes, sir.
Kamikaze, you want to get into that next topic, my G?
Yeah, for sure. Let me just get the tweet up. So let's speak on the Grammys. Though I didn't watch the Grammys, there's so much that was like happening and that was tweeted about. But like the first thing I want to speak on is really the Sam Smith performance. Like, man, there's so much to dissect from there. Like, that was too much to digest in one sitting, bro. Like, from the Pfizer ad after that, it's like uncanny, man. Like uncanny valley right there. So it's like, what is really going on?
Let me say something real quick. Let me say some shit real quick. What Sam Smith did was cultural appropriation, bruh. He swagged off of Lil Nas X. He swagged off of Lil Nas X, man. Lil Nas X started that shit. So was it last year or 2021 or what was it when he did that shit? When he was in hell or some shit?
I think it was 2020, 2021. Yeah.
So Lil Nas X got this shit popping right over here in America. Sam Smith is from England, and I guess he was already LGBT, which is fine, which is cool. But then they went crazy and they went to hell with this shit. They went to hell and they started sodomizing one another in hell and shit. That's when it started to get ugly, okay? Like, nah, we not finna show our kids this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and then this dude Sam Smith just came out of nowhere like last month. I had to show my wife. My son was just born. I was like, yo, what is this? Like he got the fountain of water popping out. Nigga wearing lingerie and like it's wild. And then he did this on the Grammys. I didn't watch the Grammys either, but I seen it on the post. And I wasn't even on Twitter, and this shit got to me. And I seen it, and I'm like, whoa, like I got people from work. You know, cause I guess I'm the woke person at work. I be trying to put people on the shit at work. I got folks hitting me up at work like, yo, you see this? I'm like, yo, if you know, you know. I just said, if you know, you know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's. What's up, chicken? What's up, chicken?
How you doing, man?
What's good, bro?
What's good? I just wanted to state about the IRS agents. It says House passes bill nixing $72 billion in funding for 87,000 new IRS agents. So they're trying to get rid of that. So hopefully, you know, that's gone. And hey, first off, I want to comment on the music. I really liked it, you know, and keep doing music. And if you're really feeling it and it's coming from the heart, then it's always gonna sound great, man. I appreciate that.
For sure. Shout out to you, chicken, man. Chicken. For sure, chicken chain. Shout out to you, my G.
Thanks, Lemmy.
Yeah.
Shout out, chicken. Word up, chicken chain. Yeah, man.
Hold on. Shout out to the chickens laying eggs and people being able to get their eggs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause they, you know what I'm saying? Like they suppressing the eggs out there and shit. It cures COVID. You dig? That's what I heard.
That's the message,
Get rid of the spike protein.
You got it, bro. There's a limited supply, and the more you eat, the less supply we have.
Facts.
Yeah,
It's inflationary.
Yeah, Hey, shout out to you, bro. Yeah, shout out to all the chickens and the eggs getting eaten to get rid of the spike protein. You know, keep yourself safe out here. There's a whole lot going on in the world. You know, too much to even digest and dissect even like. The Grammys was too much, bro. I don't really understand what they trying to do here. Like, why do they always put this symbolism and always play around with the satanic stuff? It's always out there on TV. They always have to put like the satanic stuff. I've never seen them do like more angelic things or the song is even called Unholy, which was crazy. It's even way more uncanny that it's called Unholy and he's doing all of that in front of kids. Yeah, like it's too much. Why do kids need to see all of this at a young age? You know.
Nah, so
trying to figure out who they are. You know, so it's too much and it is appropriation for sure. I was thinking like he like the thing is, I think the gay men really appropriate black women too much. So it is appropriation in that sense. You feel me? They always have to have that energy, that black feminine energy, you know, that hood energy. You know, so it's like, what is really going on here? They always do that. And I think the lady featured on the song is transgender, the one in the cage. Because he featured someone in the song, so yeah, it was a whole lot of stuff that was to be unpacked with this performance. But yeah, a whole lot that we wouldn't have enough time to get into and dissect, But yeah, overall, man, that was like too much, like to even put that right there as like one of the highlights of it. And he won a Grammy for that song.
Oh wow!
Which is crazy.
You want to know what's crazy, bro? Like these songs, like these Lil Nas X songs and this Sam Smith. I haven't even heard this song yet, bro. But I heard somebody. It was a white girl from the Telegram. She did her version of it. I heard her version before I heard his version because I still haven't heard his song yet. It's just. It's the visuals that go viral before the actual freaking song. And what's crazy about the Grammys, bro? The Grammys be in February, and so is the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is in February now too. So I feel like this Grammys right here is a prelude to what's gonna happen this weekend when Rihanna come out. You think you see some shit over there? Let's stay tuned for what Rihanna gonna come out and do. Like I'm kind of spooked because you know how much little black girls are gonna be watching that shit. You know how much black people gonna be watching that shit, man.
That was your song, Rootsy, that was playing, right?
Oh yeah, that's Rootsy track.
Okay, bro. Like your song is 100%, like 1,000% better than that guy's song. Like you should be on the radio, bro. Like what? That's how you know the world is flipped.
Facts, yo. It's the chicken. It's the vibration of the world. Like look at the energy of Sam Smith's song. Then look at the energy of Rootsy's song. It's like a Libra scale about to fucking tumble over. It's like a Libra scale with bricks on it. They put bricks on Rootsy shit when they should be lifting that shit to the heavens. You dig what I'm saying? And for this bullshit to come through, you dig? So it's like an obvious suppression of our freedom of speech. Like, they say freedom of speech out here, but what the fuck? We ain't got it for real, bro.
Demi, you got the point, man. I didn't want to believe in frequencies, but it's true. Like they got you on a negative frequency or a positive frequency, like Rootsy does.
Man, yo, frequency is real. You got high frequency, you got mid frequency, and you got low frequency. Just factor that in when you listening to music, bro. And you'll free yourself. You'll free yourself even more, my G.
Free chicken.
Facts, free chicken. I might have to fuck around and play a Cameron song. You over here talking about these chickens like that.
So y'all don't fuck with low vibrational music or what?
Here we go. Nah, so I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, in order to have discernment and structure in your life, Coin Pimpin', you should be able to say what song is low vibrational, what song is mid vibrational. Alright, my boy. Coin Pimpin' 1, 2, 3. I feel you, my G. I'm gonna start addressing you as such, Coin Pimpin' 1, 2, 3.
Hey, yeah, man. Another part of the Grammys I want to speak on, right, is the awards. Like, there's not many awards for, you know, black artists to be categorized in. It's usually like either the rap category or even just I think
they got a reggae
urban, or they say urban music, like an urban category. It's like only that, and they don't even put you in the categories that you want to be associated with, like maybe even a whole dance album. If you made a dance album, they would categorize it as rap still. And that's the thing. They'll always put us in a certain box so we can't get awarded for the awards that we really deserve to get. And I see that a lot, like in the Grammys and most of the awards is like just an urban category for hip hop artists. And even though they break from that kind of stuff and they branch out, they're always gonna be in like an urban category and not like seen in the same light as all the biggest artists in the other categories. Like Lil Nas X, he had like the hottest country song. I guess it was a country song, but I don't think he got awarded like that for that song. And it was huge. He didn't get like I don't think he got a country award or anything like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, when black people do country songs, it's actually R&B. Okay?
Nah, so I was gonna say
Exactly though.
Yeah, nah, it's a fact.
You speak in facts.
It's a fact. It's a fact, nah, because I was gonna bring up the Lil Nas X track. It was a huge thing when he dropped that track. That they didn't want to categorize it as country. They wanted to categorize it as a hip hop song. and I think he won a hip hop award for that shit. But it's really a country. It's a country song, bro. And he crossed over, and he crossed over beautifully. No matter what you think of him, no matter what you like, I don't fuck with his persona, but the song was hot, and he did his thing. It should have won a country award. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, bro. Like it's all of that kind of pisses me off with most of these awards. It's biased. It's really biased, and like we don't see it until maybe the artist complains or something. You don't see it, and you're okay with it. You're like, okay, cool. He got the best rap album of the year, cool, but he didn't get the album of the year. You know, and he didn't get a nomination for that, and that's kind of the stuff that kind of annoys me with awards and stuff. So I think Grammys could do a lot better. There's a lot of people that have been complaining, but it seems like they don't care.
Kamikaze, I mean, we gotta agree, like, these companies still, hold the music industry like hostage, like whatever they want to put out, they put out. But there's a lot of people who are better musicians and greater singers. Let's say like Rootsy. Like if I was like, dude, I sign him up and I get him a studio, but I don't have the funds for it yet, unless you guys keep buying them chicken chain. But the thing is, it's whatever. Like you said, like, it's ridiculous people that they're pushing out there when it's actually talented people who can put on a great show that aren't at the forefront of music.
So you make a good point, Chicken Chain. Like Lil Nas X, he probably, like, they told him like, yo, you about to get a hip hop award, like don't say shit, you getting this money, like. And Lil Nas X probably won't say shit till later in his career, like, man, yeah, well, they should have made me. They should have gave me a country award. He might not make a hoopla about it till he on his deathbed. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just as much to blame. Even though the labels are in on this shit and they're suppressing artists like Rootsy, myself, Kamikaze, right, anybody independent. They it go both ways. Cause what's his name? Lil Nas X could speak up. You got bread now. Speak up, my nigga. But like, nah, you just want to be a slave. What's up?
The thing is, what these labels are doing now, they're not even selling like CDs or whatever you want to call it. They're selling basically, they're advertising to people.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically you're selling yourself for advertisement. So you do what they say for the advertisement. But you guys, like anybody who's a musician, can do it themselves. You could try, but you don't have enough funds. I mean, you could have the crowdfunding, like with crypto. You could do some crowdfunding with Rootsy and say let's fund Rootsy on his tour. Okay, let's do like an NFT for Rootsy, and let's all fund him, and we get a payback maybe 20%, but Rootsy keeps 80% of the music, of his tour.
Facts, man. Hey, it's a dirty game. That's why we got platforms like Sonar Muse trying to free up the artists. Web monetization straight to our pocket. We still build from the ground up. We on the blockchain with this shit, and we say fuck the mainstream, like the coin said. You dig what I'm saying? Fuck the industry. Shout out to Neuroburner on the YouTube, saying he got an hour to kill. He gonna come kick it with me, so I appreciate that, bro. Neuroburner in the building.
Yo, what up, Brucey?
Yo, that was a dope idea that he just said right there, and that's actually something that I've been thinking about on the mainstream versus independent. Like us independent artists got to really, really come together to try to touch all four corners of the earth. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm totally with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say Lemmy or Kamikaze got something, like a song, or they're doing a tour. I'm totally with putting together an NFT and promoting it for the team and for everybody that's rocking and trying to be an independent artist with a good message. And in my opinion, I think that's the way that these things are going to go forward. Because the mainstream, like I've been saying, the mainstream, they're just here to push whatever it is that their allegiance is lined up with. They don't care about me.
Exactly.
They don't care about the artist. They don't care about nothing. They just care about who their allegiance is to and who they owe and getting that bag. That's all they care about. They don't care about who they walk over, who they kill, who they press down. But for us, independent artists that's actually trying to open up people's minds, something like that and really, really pushing it, I really, really, really believe that is the way to go.
Exactly, and that way you don't have to push someone else's narrative. You could actually be a musician and artist that you're meant to be.
Exactly, because these labels, when they give you this money, and that law applies for anything. It could be music, it could be a government program, a nonprofit. If you take money from somebody, they're going to have a say-so over what you're involved in, what you can say, and what you can do. And to me, that is stifling and limiting my creativity and my overall message to push somebody else's narrative and somebody else's message. Feel me?
And that falls with frequencies. So basically, we're pushing a higher frequency, like positive frequency, by buying, like, let's say your NFT and investing in you. But then that's where the disclaimer comes in that they might call it security, because we're expecting something in return.
Right. They don't understand what it is, so then they get all mad and want to come down on everybody.
Yeah, but it should be a different class, a different class of, of assets.
Yeah, most definitely.
And that's why, we're pioneers. If we don't know it already, we're pioneers in this space, ambassadors, leaders in this space, because, we still part of that 5%. You know what I'm saying? Like, really with this blockchain music, we might be a 1%. Goddamn, like it's that scarce, and who would have known? It's us at the forefront of it, like doing the damn thing.
Hey, so I was reading an article not too long ago, and believe it or not, they were saying that I guess like on Spotify and main industries, or like the main streaming services, right? It's like hundreds of thousands of songs get dropped every day on Spotify, and I think it was like 25 songs a day get dropped on the blockchain as far as music is concerned.
Oh shit!
So it's like the 1%, 0.005% or something probably out of just to do a comparison. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's and it's so sad, bro, because I don't know about you guys, but I've been trying to tell people about Sonar Muse and what it does. And it's like, maybe, I guess I'm not Dr. Dre, or I'm not an A&R of Capitol Records or goddamn Bad Boy. I guess what I say don't hold weight, you know what I'm saying? But you can't make nobody do nothing. But it's like, you try to put people on for the greater good, and you think these people are independent mind thinking, but and I guess it does sound too good to be true. Web monetization and freeing yourself as an artist. I guess people are really mentally, physically, and emotionally enslaved to the point where they don't want to hear a person talking about freedom or anything. Cause I'm talking about freeing yourself as an artist, and they ain't listening. And it's just like that's the sad part of it. 25 songs, that ain't good enough, man. It should be 2,500 songs a day on the blockchain, bro.
But Lemmy, I think we fixed the problem with creating an NFT where someone gets, like, the public gets 20%, you get the 80%, and that way they'll be motivated to come and see you in concert because they're part of it. So they're basically your fans for a while until they sell it to somebody else.
Facts. You start bringing in ways to leverage, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, basically it's like instead of selling a physical CD, you're selling basically it's evolving into an NFT.
Yes, sir. That's.
Hey, let me real quick.
What up?
Hey, did you hear about everybody selling a catalog? These like Chinese business groups buying all of the hip hop artists' catalog.
Hey. Yeah, let me, bro. Yeah, that's what I wanted to speak on, yo. Like, Quality Control got sold to Scooter Braun, bro, for 300 mil.
Who, QC, like Migos, QC?
Yeah, bro. The label, bro. And it's crazy. Justin Bieber sold his catalog
for 200 million. 200 million.
Look at the numbers, bro, compared to a white kid, bro.
Wait, how much did QC sell theirs for?
300 mil, bro. 300 mil.
Oh shit.
Just 100 mil more than a single artist, Justin Bieber, bro. Imagine a whole label being sold for 300 mil over one kid, bro.
So I got a question. So like what's gonna happen with Lil Baby and all of them niggas like and Migos? Like they gonna leave? Like what's going? Like what happened with?
They're gonna still be signed. They still gonna be with Scooter Braun though. You know, Canadian dude. So
they're not gonna be with P. They're not gonna be with that other dude no more. P.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Interesting. Yeah, I think that to answer Coin Pimpin' 123 question, I think that you know, we gotta stay tuned, man. Web3 is on the horizon. It's blockchain music. It might be implying something, man. They know what NFTs are, man. Because I was looking at. Go ahead, Chick.
That shows how bullish it is. Like, why would he be spending that much money if you wouldn't spend that much money for no reason? These are big companies who have people who analyze stuff, so they're gonna create NFTs for music, and wherever that music goes, you're gonna get paid.
Yep. 100%. I agree. Like that's what they're preparing for. They know that value for music is basically an asset, like a commodity. Music is more of a commodity, and it appreciates as time goes. So just like gold, and every time you know a song gets old, it ages, it can get better with time. So like maybe a song may not be a hit now, but in future it may just be one of the biggest songs. So these guys are seeing it for the long game more than anything. So buying out all these artists and their music, they're gonna make money long term compared to the artists themselves. They're probably just gonna make more music and do it independent now, because that's what it looks like is going to happen with most of them. I just pinned a tweet up about quality control, bro, so you can check that out.
All right, cool. Yeah, I agree with what you guys are saying. You know, and in this crypto world, that's a lot of fucking money too. A lot of crypto with 300 million and 200 million too. So shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's even though I think that it's low, but I think they know what they're doing. Like Future sold his for 65 million, and for the last 10 years, even though Future shit is low frequency, I haven't always been a high frequency. I haven't always been my high frequency self. I was bumping that Future stuff, so I was like, damn, I looked at Future shit like it was 300 million. The way I was listening to it, you would think that it was 300 million. But you know, we live, we learn, and we grow. My bad, coming on.
It should be worth 300 million. Like these artists are one of the biggest. He's one of the biggest artists in hip hop, bro. In hip hop history, like Future is one of the most hardworking artists. Just like Lil Wayne, how much did he sell his masters for? I can't remember when he sold his whole catalog a long time ago.
Who you talking about?
Lil Wayne.
Oh, I think he sold it.
He sell it for?
I think he sold it for less than 100 mil. Let's Google it. I'm about to look it up.
Damn, bro. You see, like, that's crazy.
Or it might be 100 something. It might be 100 something mil. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
Nah, that's crazy, man. Imagine now, Michael Jackson's masters. How much would that be? Or even Kanye's. Like, how much would these guys make?
Kanye shit better be minimum half a billion.
Yeah.
It better be minimal.
I think so too.
Yeah, so Lil Wayne sold his for 100 million.
Okay, that's not bad, I guess.
Lil Wayne should have been 200 or 300. If they doing Justin Bieber number, he should have been doing at least Justin Bieber numbers or 100 million more. But Kanye got to be $500 million minimum.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause he made a lot of beats.
For real. That's crazy.
And you wanna know what? The fucked up part about it is that and I think we're gonna segue. That motherfucker Drake is gonna sell more. Is gonna get more than Wayne. That's the fucked up part. That's the fucked up part. He gonna get more than Wayne, bro.
Hey, no cap. That's true.
That's the fucked up part.
That's true, bro. Damn. And that's sad to think about, actually.
Man, Drake.
Damn.
Since Drake is the sixth guy, he gonna get 600 million, bro.
He's the biggest rapper in the world.
He gonna get 600 million. He gonna be minimum 6.
For sure.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, that's crazy. But I really am astounded by 300 million for a whole label, bro. A whole label.
Yo, and this label is not no. Yo, this label got, man. Can you imagine Migos, City Girls, Cardi B, goddamn Lil Baby, like who else? Like, and they do features with big people. Like 300 million is chump change, bro. That's some chump change. That's some chump change for a whole label. They should have did a Billy, bro. They should have won a Billy on their ass.
Yeah, but people have their escape plan, so maybe that was what they wanted at the end, like to just have a big label, make a few artists big, and then sell that label. We may never know. Some people have their plans with their companies.
Oh yeah, Lil Yachty too. Lil Yachty over there too.
Yeah, bro. Look, that's crazy, but I guess
if I was a musician, I'd try to figure out how to NFT my music and try to start up like a NFT label or something.
Hey.
But that's what they gonna do. That's what they gonna do.
This guy.
That's what they gonna do, bro. Hey, chicken. That's what they're gonna do. That.
Yeah, but that makes everybody even. So right now it's who starts it first and who gets the good music in first. Because that means that people actually have to do work now. They actually have to put good music.
But I think it's more determined by the community more than good music. You can consider your music to be good. Anybody's music is relatively good. Well, okay. We all have our own opinions, so it's more about the community more than anything now. The artist just has to now create content more than focus on trying to make a whole lot of money. I think in Web3, it's more about creating the content and giving out more content to your community and satisfying your community, and creating value within your community more than just making money. It's now going to be more community driven than anything. The execs won't really have a say anymore. They won't really be the ones to decide who's the biggest artist. But like, speaking of the biggest artist, you know what's crazy, bro? Like, there's I don't know if you guys have heard of this artist Heath. He's the biggest artist right now, and he wasn't nominated for anything at all. He's like the biggest artist right now. He's like I guess he's like how big Triple X was, but of course he's making trap music. But he wasn't nominated for anything. He hasn't gotten any awards, and he's been making high streaming numbers more than most of the artists that were there.
How you spell his name?
That they suppressing. It's YEAT.
I never heard of him.
Well, that just shows you that the what's it called? The labels, just like the Academy Awards, get to choose amongst themselves who's going to be the ones.
Yeah. So like,
it's a fraternity, bro. It's a fraternity, bro. Like that's all it is, bro. Grammys been scamming hard for a minute, bro. They've been fucked up for a long time, bro. Like it's like the Oscars, man. It's crazy, you know.
It's rigged.
It's
rigged. It is rigged.
Pay more money to put that trophy in that artist's names. Like, you wanna sell more music? Okay, pay us this money. We're gonna pump you up on this. You're gonna win this award for you guys.
Hey, and that's probably what happens. That's probably what happens for sure. Like, these people just, gatekeep heavy, and I don't think I'm interested in getting awards like that anymore. I used to want to get those things, but just feel like, yo, you gotta work really hard, more than just the music, but there's other stuff behind the scenes that you have to work hard to actually get that award. They won't just give it to you even if the whole world thinks you're the greatest artist. Of course, maybe like if the world does think of you as the greatest artist, they might just have to, conform and say, okay, yeah, we have to give you an award. But nowadays they don't care because they can rig the numbers. Everything is digitized, so they can do whatever and make whoever become the best. And it's scary. It really is scary how...
Well, if it's on the blockchain, how are you going to make up the numbers, right?
That's true. That's 100% true. And, looking forward to when it comes through, music NFTs is a big industry, and there's a whole lot that needs to be put into this industry in order for it to work the way the average Web2 industry is working. So in order for it to work on the blockchain, there's a whole lot of factors that need to be taken into consideration. So yeah, it might take some time, but I think it's going to be really, really, really interesting to have music and the value of music on blockchain.
Yeah, so Neuroboner on the YouTube says, when the playing field is level, quality and community will decide who succeeds. And when I think about blockchain music now, like, none of us can really tell the future. I know that they're gonna force the masses to do blockchain and have digital money, but how many people are gonna want to do that? You dig? How many people are just gonna when it's too late? How will it be too late for a lot of motherfuckers? Will people be so depressed or not motivated to go on the blockchain with the blockchain music? I think that speaks volumes for people like us who are already in it, who are already utilizing the tech and doing things. Like, I'm speaking to everybody's point here. Neuroboner, Kamikaze, Chicken, everybody who says it's community driven. I'm speaking to y'all point. Like, it might be more like lit. It might be more turned up for us. Like, because we already here, we building our communities, we getting a head start. What if some of these people don't even want to like change? Because you know motherfuckers don't like change.
Lemmy,
what's up?
What about this? The public's not even gonna know they're gonna be using blockchain. If you just start up some sort of company like Spotify about to use this blockchain, they don't even know. You know what I mean? Just like if they change to a new payment system, people are still going to be using their cards, whatever cell phones, Apple Pay. They don't know that they're using blockchain, so they're going to use NFTs.
Hey, I like this guy, man. I like this dude, man.
You'll have the NFT, and your investors will have NFT, but the regular people listening in, they don't know, they don't care. They're just going to listen to Rootsy.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I hear you.
So they don't have to worry about blockchain, or right now we see it because we were in the beginning, right? We see how like difficult it can be, like getting your crypto and all that stuff. But for them, they don't care. They're not going to see that. They're going to make it easier for them.
Yeah, you should check out Sonar Muse, bro. It's a pretty good platform. I think it might do what you're speaking about, you know. It's a good start for you to check out. It's on the blockchain, and artists get paid in real time rather than the platform paying out the artists. The fans are paying out the artists. The community's paying out the artists in real time. So yeah, you should check it out. They planning on implementing NFTs there too.
And basically, like with Spotify, you're trusting Spotify to pay you out. You don't know how much you're making. You don't know how many times they played your song. You're trusting them. But if you have smart contracts in the blockchain, you don't have to trust nobody. Just look at the blockchain.
Facts. So Neurobone is echoing you guys' sentiments. Need those tools and apps that make it easy for everyone to use. Like they don't even know they're using crypto, and he's laughing. So it's the same thing. everybody's on the same page, man. Shout out to everybody and sharing their thoughts and sentiments.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to leave, but I want to appreciate you guys. Keep making music. Keep making that high frequency music. We need that in this world.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Rootsy, you're very talented, 100%, and I appreciate you guys. Take care, okay?
For sure, man. Bless
Yeah,
up.
shout out, Chica. You should pull through again, man. Pull through whenever
Sure.
you want.
Yeah, pull up, bro.
Every Thursday.
Thank you guys. Take care.
All right.
All love, all love.
Roosie, what's good?
What's up, Roosie?
Yeah. On that note, one of the things that I was thinking about, right, is this is what I was thinking about, because like music NFTs is like a big thing. It's gonna be a huge industry, right? But you guys, Sonar Muse got this. This is what I was thinking about. Sonar Muse has the streaming aspect of it down. You get what I'm saying? That's super dope. I think the next step, what I haven't seen yet, right, is some kind of app or app where it will, maybe you can make some kind of call to somebody's wallet where they would have to sign it, but they can make a playlist with the actual music NFTs that they bought that are in their wallet, where they will be able to stream them. Let's say there might be a DJ or they might be trying to throw some kind of party or something. You get what I'm saying? Where it will, the DApp will link to the NFTs and will call the NFTs that are in their wallet and allow them to make some kind of playlist or something to be able to play the NFTs that they own. You feel me?
Yeah, that's something. It's an announcement that we were gonna make at some point. That you know we've already had
Whoa.
So
Whoa.
yeah, soon we're gonna make an X app that will allow artists to play the NFTs, and that was.
I knew it. I wish I had the horn. Boom.
But yeah, it's something that we've been planning. We have a whole lot on the way, but yeah, we will announce all these things when the time comes. Right now, we like we did announce earlier this week. We are allowing for artists to start minting NFTs soon. We're gonna be testing that out on the platform. All we would need is your NFT storage API key. I think I've set most of the songs of artists who have put their API keys on the platform. I've created a scheduler that allows the songs. It checks if an artist has set their NFT storage API key and then automatically uploads the song to IPFS. So if you check out your NFT storage account right now, if you did put it, you would see maybe your song and the album art already on there. So once you start minting NFTs, everything will just happen automatically. It will create the metadata and everything all automatically and upload it to your IPFS storage bucket. So all you just need to do is just add additional information. We'll do the demo of the NFT collection creator once we are satisfied. But yeah, we're close. We're ready. We had everything ready last year, but we were just taking our time with working on the streaming side of things and perfecting that and getting that off the road first. So now we on to the NFTs, and I guess that's one of the exciting things. So if you're an artist on the Sonar Muse platform, just make sure you add your NFT storage API key. Check the I'll pin the tweet up so you guys can see the tutorial. But yeah, just check your account. You probably might just see that it was uploaded there. You know the vibes. You know it.
It's going down. Shout out to Sonar Muse. For providing web monetization, all those beautiful things for independent artists like me, Rootsy, Cyber. Shout out to Cyber. What's good, bro?
What's up, Cyber?
Hey, hello. I don't know if you can hear me good. I'm in my work truck.
Yeah, we can.
Oh yeah, we hear you, bro.
Cool. I know some things may have changed with, like Sonar Muse because of the coil thing and everything. And I was wondering if we can have like a town hall or like a checklist or guide to make sure that we're setting everything up right. Because Karma Coverage and me, we were just having trouble because the sites are like wonky and there's no full instructions. I was wondering if we could all have like a town hall on setting up everything the correct way on Sonar Muse.
For sure. I'll relay that to the rest of the team, and yeah, we'll definitely take that into consideration. Appreciate that one, Cyber.
For sure.
Yeah, I do remember. I think Karma was emailing us about setting up a few things. We got him sorted out with his GateHub account. I think he had issues with his cell number and it not working or something. But he got that sorted. So yeah, we definitely would need to set up something. I'll relay it with the team, and yeah, we might just get that going. But appreciate that one, Cyber.
For sure, and all that happened with me is like I set everything up all scattered because I guess I'm a scatterbrain. But I had gone onto GateHub, and on the instructions, it was allowing us to select interledger protocol, but that isn't there anymore. It's just blank. It doesn't let you select interledger on GateHub.
Oh, really? I need to go and check GateHub out. I haven't been on my account for quite some time, so I'll check that out, and I'll speak with the GateHub team, and I'll relay it back to you and let you know what's up.
For sure, thank you.
But just to confirm, I think you also put your NFT storage API key, right? So have you checked if your music was uploaded? I think you have one song on there.
I have one song on there that I had sent y'all, and but I haven't uploaded anything new. I don't have any NFTs yet, any music uploaded onto that site you recommended for the NFT IPFS, but I do have the key on there. I made an account and everything, and I put my key on Sonar.
For sure. You don't need to do anything there on NFT storage. You just had to create the account so that your metadata and everything from us gets stored onto your account. We don't want to, have any ownership of the artist's information or intellectual property. So having it on your own personal bucket is what we intend to do. So that was just the whole point. So if you actually go into NFT storage now and sign in, you probably might see that there's a song of yours that's on there. The one that's on the platform, it automatically got uploaded to IPFS.
For sure, I'll check that out, and then I'll send you a DM if DMs work again.
Gorilla Jakes is back. Is it time for a cool out or what?
Yeah, for sure. I think you should play Shmita and what's the other track that I wanted to play?
Heath Ledger. You want to play the Heath Ledger?
Yeah, please play Heath Ledger first, and then we can play Shmita. All
right, cool. So we want to get into what Heath Ledger's about. You want to go ahead and we can speak on that. So this week's song of the week is called Heath Ledger. So I was in the studio about to record this song. I think I was looking for a beat though. I didn't have any beats on me, and Kamikaze hit me up and was like, "Man, I'm about to send you a beat." So he sent it, and it was fitting for what I was trying to do. And I came up with this concept like after watching Dark Knight. I was watching Batman Dark Knight, and you know, with the whole crypto situation, Heath Ledger, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us got nano ledgers and all of that. I was watching The Dark Knight and I was seeing what was going on in the movie. Keep in mind, this movie came out in 2008 and Bitcoin 2009, right? So I'm seeing what's going on in the movie. They burning up fiat currency. They making a mockery of crypto and shit. Oh no, not a mockery of crypto, making a mockery of, like, the Joker's making a mockery of money. Like, fuck y'all, I'm about to take over this city. I'm finna burn all y'all money. I'm finna take that shit and do all of this. And I'm just like, fast forward to here, what they doing with the money? They don't, you know, they treating it like shit. It's not worth nothing. So I'm like, industry, you know what I'm saying? Bitcoin came out next year. This movie came out 2008. So I'm like, all right, I'm about to make a song about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just from my perspective about how they think crypto's a joke, how they think fiat is a joke. And it's like, I'm telling people about crypto, they think I'm a joker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I liken myself to the Joker. I used to love Batman, but I feel like I'm the Joker now. I feel like a villain. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, just all of those.
You gotta be, Lemmy, you gotta be Batman.
Nah, that nigga the feds, bro. Fuck that.
You gotta be Batman, bro.
Nah, he's the feds, bro. I ain't even gonna go in on that shit. Nah, but dead ass though, we can really talk about that shit. Batman is really the feds. If you watch that movie, like, Batman is. I mean, we grew up loving Batman, but it's like, you remember they was actually making fun of Batman. I think when the movie with Bane came out, like, Twitter and Instagram used to make fun of Batman. It was like, man, Batman he's the weakest supervillain and all of that. Like, even people was like just on some funny shit. You know what I'm saying? They was like, man, go ahead.
Yeah, they said he was a mentally ill kid because he's beating on people because he lost his parents or some shit like that.
You remember that? Yeah, they was shitting on Batman, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, bro. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, go ahead, come.
Yeah, on my side, thanks. So the song, yeah, Lemmy told me about it. He let me know about his quote unquote conspiracy. It ain't a lie. You know, conspiracies aren't lies, but yeah, he told me about it. I was like, okay, yeah, it does hold some weight. Especially the fact that his name is Heath Ledger. So I just spoke on, like, you know, the Ledger Nano bit, spoke on crypto and the joke being Bitcoin and that, you know, open coin / XRP is Darth Vader. Though it's a completely different movie, I just got a different villain. And I feel like OpenCoin, which is really XRP, in a nutshell, is basically the genesis of crypto, if I can say that, because it was patented by the legend himself. So, you know, that's what I was speaking on. I just spoke on, you know, just a few things about crypto. I spoke on the crypto side of things, more than Lemmy speaking on, you know, the Heath Ledger and trying to tie in the whole Heath Ledger and Batman and crypto together. So I just had to pull a smooth verse, a chilled verse, you know, and it was really a vibe. I was shook that Lemmy wanted to speak on Heath Ledger on this beat. This beat was actually for a guy named Andres. I think Dres, he made this project called No Effort that was trending, I guess, last year, you know, with the doodle drawings of people's profile pictures. I don't know if it was Dres or someone else who really started it, but yeah, that was going around. So he asked me to make a beat for them. So I made this simplistic no effort beat, I guess. And yeah, that's how it went. So, you know, I'm nowadays I feel like I gotta make use of all my beats and all my vibes. So if nobody takes it, I'll go to the next person, and if someone finds it to be a treasure, then they can do what they need to do on the song. And shout out to Lemmy, who always finds inspiration to work on music. So he decided to jump on it. So yeah, excited for this track. Shout out to Lemmy for this one.
Facts, and that's how I got the beat. You remember you said it was a no effort beat. Like, it took you no effort to make the beat, and I was like, all right, since it took you no effort to make this beat, I gotta make a song as quick as possible. That's what happened. I did this song. I did this song super fast. That's what happened.
How long? I think you took like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Or was it 30? Was it 30?
It was like 30 something minutes. It was like 30 something minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out. That was no effort.
Yeah. So this song. Oh, my bad. What's up with Jakes?
Nah, so you gotta be Batman. Batman's the billionaire.
Alright, bro. Alright, let's get into the track. This one called Heath, LEDGER, Lemmy Kamikaze. You dig? Sonar Muse. Let's go. Whoa, Killer Strider, what's good, man? No, I was watching The Dark Knight the other day. Batman, came out 2008, Bitcoin 2009. And I was just thinking, man, watching the Joker. Was Heath Ledger a death sacrifice for The Dark Knight, a crypto to rise? Or am I talking in disguise?
I got my Heath Ledger, real pressure, XRP, made me a real legend, real brethren, they hoping, wish they scoping, Gotham City, they calling me the Joker. Burning down fiat like it's wrong. We under firmament just like the Georgia Dome. Purple suits with the trickiest villain gang. Come and witness, tell Batman and Robin that I'm ready, come and get me. And my ledger is my most prized possession. They got 24 keys on it, tell Bruce Wayne he ain't got nothing on me, homie. Cut my mouth ear to ear like the Joker, I'ma bleed on it before I give you my keys, homie. In Atlanta, it's the new Gotham City DA's like Harvey Dent. It's a game of fourth and inch. They gon' have you on the bench with your boy snitching on you. He ain't your vice, he ain't no pins. Thought you was Trump and gonna win. Thought you was Trump, boy, think again. He ain't here to give you pardons and they singing Dolly Parton. Think I'm joking on my flares on my ledger. Watch me spark it over to my Bifrost. Don't believe me, just watch. Wrap it up and delegate it, baby. I'm a crypto Holly. Heath Ledger, real pressure, XRP, made me a real legend, real brethren, they hoping, wish they scoping, Gotham City, they calling me the Joker.
What's the joke? I guess it's BTC. Heath Ledger, Nano is where I keep my cryptocurrencies. Wave flow like the 7 C's. I keep it cool, comp collected, that's the 3 C's. BC, before cash we used to barter. Like a Thugger album that goes way harder. Life used to be simple, now we gotta work harder. Nobody works smarter. XRP is Darth Vader, so it's BTC's father. I saw my crypto safe. I don't move around with my Heath Ledger. I keep it in one place. I don't play with these jokers like it's crazy 8. We're up next and you gotta wait. Being great is really my fate. You can't eat from my plate. Living long enough to see myself as a villain. Money makes the world go round, keep it spinning. Smiling ear to ear like the Joker grinning. Because I got my
Heath Ledger, real pressure, XRP, made me a real legend, real brethren, they hoping, wish they scoping, Gotham City, they calling me the Joker.
Yes, that was Heath Ledger.
Yo, I couldn't too low, bro. Like I couldn't really make out Kamikaze's verse.
It's not mixed yet. It's not mixed yet. We should have mixed it, but we gonna clean it up for you, my boy.
Oh yeah. We haven't mixed it. This is just the raw uncut version, you know. So yeah, it is inaudible.
Yeah, apologies.
Yeah. Should have put a warning there, warning sign before we played it.
It's all good. I mean, some folks don't have the ear, so they can't make that out.
Yeah. Good ear, by the way, bro. Good ear. Like, we really appreciate that, cause like just giving an honest opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir. That was Heath Ledger. You want to get in? What's up?
Yeah. I wanted to find out. Do you have any overrated, underrated?
Nah, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to force nothing just yet. I might come up with something along the way.
All right, bet. Okay, I have one. Some overrated, underrated questions here. So, for the producers out there, so is this overrated or underrated? Royalty-free loops, so those loops that you can download on sites. Is that overrated, underrated to use in your music?
Loop. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, for me, I think it depends though. So like if it's like a generic loop and like everybody's using it, that might be just like too overrated. But like it can help some producers become creative in their own right by just flipping the loop in whatever ways they can. But you know, some people may act like they do create these loops and they sound amazing, but they actually just got a loop from the internet. There's nothing wrong with it, but I feel like it is somewhat overrated.
Yeah, I think it's overrated too. I see a few producers who I've transacted with, they starting to sell those loops or whatever. I mean, you know, I'm not a producer, so like I don't know how beneficial it will be to producers. I could see it being beneficial, but it's like I'm still a proponent of people like being original and coming up with their own shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Rootsy could speak on it.
Yeah, when it comes to you talking about like samples and loops, you would get off something like Splice.
Yeah.
Okay, it all depends. Really, it really all depends on what I'm creating and who I'm creating for. If I'm creating for myself, it just all depends on what I'm creating. Sometimes I find a use for them, and then sometimes I don't. I think my rule of thumb is this though, because a lot of times I can create my own samples, no matter what it is. I know how to create my own samples, but I think that what the rule of thumb for me is, if I go overrated or underrated, is if I absolutely have to have it or not. Like if I hear a sample and I'm like, yo, that sparks something in me, then I gotta have it. I'm going to use it. But if I'm hearing it and I gotta like try to like, I don't know if any other producers ever had this, but like somebody brings a sample or they're like, hey, can you put this in a song? And you're trying to put stuff in the song and it's just not happening and you're trying to force something. If it don't, like my motto is, I'm not trying to force nothing, but I'm not trying to hinder nothing at the same time. So if it flows, it flows. If it don't, it don't. You know what I mean? But as far as like a lot of times, I think a lot of samples be overrated because if people just take the diligence and learn how to sample and stuff themselves, they can come out with some dope stuff probably even better than what they're getting. Because a lot of times the way I feel is like a lot of the stuff that people put, sometimes they put some dope stuff out on those sites, but a lot of times the stuff that they put out there are part of packs or whatever of things that they just don't necessarily see any value in a major way in. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I understand, bro. That's basically what I was attesting to. Like, somebody like you play instruments, so you know how to get a certain sound out, and and make it your own, as opposed to going on getting loops from Southside or Metro and other artists and shit like that. Like I've been seeing that as of late. It looked like it's. I mean I don't knock the hustle, but you know I get it.
That kind of thing is cool for people who follow trends and people who are just trying to be cool. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'm more of I like to set the trends, and I like to do things that other people are going to benefit off of and be able to carry on later. So I'm always into creating my own sounds and doing my own things versus, you know, trying to copy somebody else's sound. That's just me though, because that's just my lane. Other people that might be their lane where they can hop on something that somebody else created and just make it better. I mean, I have that ability too, but I just more of the focus that I try to focus on is being as originally and uniquely creative as possible. You know?
Facts, as you should, bro. We admire that. We admire that over here. You know what I'm saying? Jakes, did you want to say something? Kamikaze, I heard you trying to say something a few minutes ago.
No, I was just gonna agree with Rootsy for sure. Like, there are people who like sell. They even reselling packs that another producer created and making it their own. You know, like they saying it's their stuff, and you can't hear like maybe someone got the Lex Luger pack and they just putting the Lex Luger 808s and they saying they created these 808s. But maybe they just tweaked it a bit, not really that much. But, you know, there's stuff like that, you know, that people are doing and it's somewhat overrated because all the sounds, like, I think there's, like, all the sound packs we have all the sounds. Like, there's no need for any new sounds unless you, like, you know, creating your own sounds. I wish I could do that, like, know how to create sounds from just random instruments that I play, or even just from hitting a cup or something. I wish I could do that, but like, yeah, I'll definitely learn once I have the time to do that. But,
you know,
yeah, I find it overrated.
EP
like really, what most producers do sometimes. But like Rootsy said, maybe if you really need it, and if it complements the song that you're making or the beat that you're making, then yeah, it would be good at that stage. But I think yeah, it's somewhat overrated.
Facts. Yeah, times is hard. These motherfuckers gonna do anything to get a buck. It's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy.
Okay, so my second one. If anyone has anything else to add on, then yeah, but I can go to the second one. The second one is live stream concerts. Overrated, underrated. So
go ahead.
Doing a concert hits what?
Underrated.
Why do you say so?
Cause I don't think I want to deal with crowds, bro.
I feel you, but yeah, they're highly underrated though, for sure. Like, in the comfort of your own home, getting lit in your own room, like in your own dining room, just watching your favorite artist doing their live stream, and you all you need to do is just invite a hun or someone you want to enjoy the vibes with to come through to your crib, and you watching the performance there, man. And yeah, so
hey, this dude did some things. This dude did some things during the live stream, for real. You, bro.
What you talking about?
You done got it popping, bro. Your energy was crazy, man. The way you explained it, man. I mean, I'm happy for you.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know. It's the workout high, man.
Nah. They're definitely underrated, bro. Like, especially you know this whole COVID wave and verses. Some of these verses was really dope. You know.
Man, that was beautiful, man. Like I could chill in the crib and just listen to Drake's.
Facts. So yeah,
And to be honest with you, I'm sorry I cut you off.
You good? Go ahead.
I'm not really a concert goer, bro. Like, I'm not. To me, I actually, it's my personal feelings towards it. You know, I know everybody loves concerts and shit, but I think it's kind of boring to just go somewhere and see somebody stand on the stage and rap to me for like 2 hours or whatever. That's just how I feel, you know. Like, that's just how I feel. Yeah, so the verses was cool. You know, I could see the performance, but I ain't paying no money. I'm in the comfort of my own crib. You know, me and my lady, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Had some food on deck, whatever. You know, so I think that's definitely underrated.
It is.
For real, like the comfort of your own home, for real, man. Like that's a vibe. I can even envision something happening like that for me, like chilling with someone, just watching my favorite artists on TV. Like maybe there's some special perks that came with just watching this live stream. And yeah, you can just get whatever you feel like getting. You don't even need to hurry or worry about like what's gonna happen. And the thing is, it's not people putting their phones in your face, you know, trying to record the artist and not even experiencing the moment.
You know,
I feel you with that.
Somebody in your role gotta go to concessions and shit.
Yeah, concerts definitely ain't the same no more. Like motherfuckers just be standing with their phones out. It's like what the like that's so trash to me. Yeah, so like this concert era is trash, bro. Like we used to go to concerts and just have a good time, rap all the lyrics, like sing your favorite musician. That's where I disagree with Jakes. I enjoyed those concert experiences, like going to see my favorite artist and, you know, singing the song word for word and shit. But like now, it's like everybody got their phone out. It's like some robot shit. Like it's trash. So I rather not go or just, you know, watch the live as well. So yeah, and party at the house.
For sure. So do you think it's underrated?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
All right, bet. All right, so the last overrated, underrated is you know, jewelry and looking flashy. You know, as an artist, do you think that's overrated or underrated?
I know why you asked this question, and I think it's overrated as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, rest in peace, X. Like an artist like X, I didn't imagine him rocking jewelry like that. I feel like that's why you bought that up. And he went to a jewelry shop to go, and that's like this nigga died. He basically died about some jewelry, and I'm pretty sure them niggas took.
He didn't die in a jewelry store. He went to
the bank
shop, bro. He was getting a bike.
I just sent you the video. Let me.
Yeah, you did. I thought he was getting jewelry though. I guess I didn't read that shit.
Nah.
Oh, reading is fundamental. Then I ain't read.
Nah. The reason why I'm bringing it up is like I'm seeing a whole lot of. That's what most rappers buy first. They buy flashy things. So that's why I asked it. Like, do you think that's overrated, underrated? But yeah,
it's overrated.
It's overrated because like, who are you trying to impress with all of that? Like, you already made it. You made it. So what else do you need to do? You know. Mm. I know sometimes it makes you feel good, but you can't really just have, you know, the objects that make you feel like you are free or wealthy. Rather just, you know, do your thing.
I'm gonna speak from my brother's point of view, who's on listening right now, the coin pin. That's probably you just spoiling yourself with the fruits of your labor.
Yeah, cool. But like to flash it on like social media all the time, and then you get in trouble, and then the IRS is on your ass, and you then complain. Nah.
Hey man, a lot of people die about this jewelry. You know, they might be trying to impress the niggas that's gonna try to rob them, because niggas they robbing out here for jewelry. You feel me? That's all. Yeah. Like.
But it's facts though. Like these people, I don't know. Like who are you really trying to impress? It's okay for a music video, cool. If you're putting it in a music video, you know, just to look cool, make a cool ass video, but like to flash it every time and even flash like the money you have too. Nah, man.
Well, you know,
that's overrated.
You gotta look at the root. You gotta look at the root of that shit too. Like, they say these they go to Africa to get the diamonds, but look who go to Africa and get the diamonds. And then look who's signing the artists. It be like they brother or sister. You know what I'm saying? Family members. It's like a mob tie. So it's like they want you to do that. You put your money into them so you can be flashy. And it's like and everybody's happy. You putting the money that they gave you right back into them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a fucked up cycle. But you know, even on the go ahead, bro.
No, I was gonna say, to play devil's advocate.
Mm-hmm.
In a previous wake and bake, that would go back to you living out your rhymes.
I mean,
but yeah, cool. Yeah, that. Okay, that kind of also brings another point. Like, living out the rhymes is okay. Yeah, you can say, okay, I went to the Gucci store and I bought like 10 boots or I've spent like 10 racks, right? Cool. That's okay, but like to do it all the time though, and always rap about that. Cool.
Yeah, but if that's your musical persona, like.
Okay, cool. That's only if you're a fashion icon. Yeah, but that's only if they know you as a fashion icon in the rap game too. Like, okay, this nigga dresses well. This dude dresses like A1. If he's not dressing A1, then what's the whole point? He's just buying all these fancy things, but he doesn't even know how to wear those kind of things.
That's a good point, but you know, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that like fuck how they. I'm gonna be like fuck how they dressing. Like fuck them. Like if they get robbed and if some shit happen, then you know they should have been strapped. They should have had security. Like as long as I'm not with them or I'm not being harmed, because I'm not gonna put that on. I'm not gonna put on no jewelry. Like where I'm at and where I'm from, niggas gonna look at that shit and you're gonna become a target. I don't want to become a target. You know what I'm saying? I want to be. I'm happy where I'm at in my life. I don't want the fame. I don't want the notoriety. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you got to put your shoot in your rhymes, like Drake and Jay-Z.
Hey, that's another can of worms, my boy.
My boy Gorilla Jakes is on it now. He on it now. He knows now. He knows.
I first learned you naming your shooting on your rhymes.
My boy Jakes went on vacation and seen the light, bruh.
It was like, yo, I forgot who told me that shit, but he was like, yeah, Tata's Jay's security. You don't ever see Jay with no big security. Tata's the shooter, bro. I was like, oh, okay. And then I started to see Tata with him everywhere. But I ain't seen him since he hit a Billy though. Like I don't really see Tata too much.
Yeah, where Tata at? I don't see him either, bro. I don't see Memphis Bleak no more.
Hey, I have a
Bleak running Duce for him.
Okay.
I have a question. Since we speak about jewelry, what's your take on fake jewelry and rocking fake jewelry?
Shit. Hey man. Hey man.
And I'm coming from a perspective like Ocho Cinco, right? Because that's another clip that came out like recently, right? About him saying he bought fake jewelry. He didn't buy like real shit because he didn't really need to prove anything. Why would he need to buy all this fake stuff? And the girls and the people won't even check him because it's Ocho Cinco. They wouldn't even check him. So, yeah. What's your take on that?
Hey man, I'm from Atlanta, man, where they got flea markets. I know in New York they got Canal Street and shit, but I'm gonna take it on the like street level with the and you know Coin Pimpin' 123 from LA where they got the swap meet, Rootsy. Every hood got they place where they sell fake shit. So you know my thing is if you can rock it and get away with that shit, be my guest, bruh. Be my guest. But with the jewelry, like if you get robbed and killed over fake jewelry, you went out sad. But if a nigga just take your shit and I just give it to you gladly, if a nigga try to rob me for my fake jewelry, I'm just gonna be like, here you go, nigga, like, cause that shit fake anyway, like. But you know, some fake jewelry be looking real. It looks very real. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know, just be careful, cause for some reason niggas be killing over jewelry. Like look at the boy who died just not the other day in LA. What's that boy name? The boy who just got murdered, man. Rest in peace to him. The slim dude from Philadelphia. Every day we lit. PNB Rock.
Oh yeah. Alright, yeah, man.
He got robbed over his jewelry, bro. He got killed over his jewelry.
Yeah.
And supposedly a girl, you know, this girl or whatever. Yeah. So.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for me, yeah, like what you said about like getting robbed. Like if I was to ever get robbed and I have fake jewelry on, like I would tell them like, yo, you do know this is fake, but anyway, here, like just to let them know, cause they might just come back and be like, hey, you that dude that I tried to rob and gave me fake jewelry. And they murk you right there and then, like.
Nah, so funny hip hop story. You remember Young Berg?
Kinda.
The nigga who sang "Sexy Can I Sexy"? I know Gorilla Jakes know this shit.
Oh yeah, him, yeah, with Ray J, yeah.
And he had the Transformers chain. Everybody knew that shit was fake, right? But like he got that shit right. Nah, that shit got robbed. But it was fake. It's like, but the funny thing about here, bro, niggas just rob you because it's a sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny to them niggas. Like, it's a trophy. Like, bitches will set you up. Niggas will rob you. Like, it's so fucked up, the cycle. Like, they do fucked up shit as a trophy, as a status, as, you know, Coin Pimpin' 123 would say clout. You know what I'm saying? So, you just got to be careful. Just don't let it be your life that comes at a cost for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. You got a point there, man. Yeah, like they definitely are people who just want to rob you and just to say, yo, I robbed this rapper, this artist. I have his chain. I have his XYZ. And yeah, it's sad. It's sad. It's more about the value of what you did in that case. Like, okay, I managed to get to this person and take something from them. So yeah, man. Like, but overall, I do see where Ocho Cinco is coming from. Like he was trying to create value with his name more than the assets he has, you know. So he did that, and people know him for who he is rather than what he has, and that's the dopest part, bro. Like that's what I feel is underrated. If you're someone who's making it and well off, why would you need to buy all these fancy things?
Facts. A lot of people are doing that shit on the low, getting the fake jewelry. I seen something with some underground rappers saying, man, this is fake jewelry, and they proud of that shit. So shout out to them if you can. If that shit work for you, then cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah, different strokes for different folks.
Facts.
But yeah, for sure. Do you wanna play one last track before we start closing off? Because I think now it's time to cool off and end the show. Yeah, exactly. Schmieder time, bro. Play the track, man. You know the vibes. We here, and I guess the 15th is in how many days, bro? In about 6 days. So,
yeah, in about a week.
It's a countdown.
Yeah. So I seen, and I'm not on Chat GPT. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell that shit is. But I came across something on my Telegram saying that Chat GPT said the stock market gonna crash on the 15th of this month. So I personally think that it may be true. I think that shit holds some weight. I think that it's coming because it's a lot of things going on in our country, a lot of things going on behind the scenes, a lot of distractions, and this shit is getting kind of heavy. If you can't handle it, it could get kind of heavy for you. So I feel like the Schmieder time is coming. So that's why we want to go ahead and just play Schmieder for y'all, get the prelude popping, let y'all know what Schmieder is if you unaware. You know what I'm saying? Kamikaze, you want to speak on it?
Hey, you know the vibes. It's Schmieder time, man. Like, oh man, it's been a long time coming. And the other article you sent, like, yo, the Federal Reserve needs another 9/11. That kind of does hold weight in some way. So yeah, man. Like Schmieder speaks for itself, bro. Like it really speaks for itself. It's that time of the year, I guess. We need it.
Thanks, man. Shout out to Schmieder, man. Hey, all right, let's get it, man. Schmieder time.
Time. We the real Jews, better keep in mind who that is, they on evil time. Soon you gon' see who deserve to shine with an eagle eye. It's me the time. We the real Jews, better keep in mind who that is, they on evil time. Soon you gon' see who deserve to shine with an eagle eye. Kicking it like Galatasaray. I'm ballin' real hard with a magic play. No shortcuts, bro, I took the hard away. I'm on that Mars champagne, Ripple Chardonnay. If I'm on that brown, then it's Grand Marnier. I stepped on my frames, these are Cartier. I ain't too drunk to speak, I ain't too blind to see that every 7 years, look what they did to me. 1966, financial crisis. 73, it was an oil shot. 1980, a hard recession. And 1987, they ain't learned their lesson. 1994, did you second guess it? A bomb market crash while you Clinton reffing. 2001, that was 9/11. In 2008, Obama recession. 2015, mega crash alert. 2022, quit or ISO 22. The prices might reduce, better calculate your moves. They don't wanna have a truce, they just wanna see you lose. My country owe a couple $1 trillion. Why you think we got all this money problems? I'm running up my digital cash, cause we can't afford another market crash. We the time. We the real Jews, better keep in mind who that is, they on evil time. Soon you gon' see who deserve to shine with an eagle eye. We the time. We the real Jews, better keep in mind who that is, they on evil time. Soon you gon' see who deserve to shine with an eagle eye.
It's Shmita, can't believe ya. I'ma tell you one time, Justin Bieber. Tip of the financial scale like a Libra. Digital cash, my wallet looking greener. The greatest transfer of wealth. Gotta keep it low key, gotta keep it stealth. Marcus in the red, seeing everything melt. Play your cards right and accept what you dial. African New Year at the same time though. We the real Jews, let me ain't lie though. In the recession, why did they lie though? Everything's gonna be okay, have high hopes. There's a difference between you and me. Shmita time 17-year platinum jubilee. Read between the lines and the truth you will see. It's inevitable. Rest in peace to the queen. Now I'm talking about the banknotes. I don't really care, y'all. I'm an asshole. Let the money swim to me like a tadpole. I'm getting high like the prices of gas though. The last big event was 17 years ago. This is a once in a lifetime event for me. Can't miss out on this opportunity. And I give no fucks, truthfully. Right place at the right time, that's where you should be. But you're asleep, can't wake up a flock of sheep. Truth is in plain sight, it ain't that deep. Got my eyes in the keyhole, watch me peep. Following the money trail, I look like a creep. Dirty money on the floor, watch me sweep. Keep my money in my pants like my breeze. My money talks so it don't keep it brief. Shmita or Shmita, golden standard like Midas. My eye is on the prize. Financial crisis is almost on the rise, and that's how I'm moving on the real though. Can you tell me what's real though? Hold my money in escrow, I'm feeling like Drake. I got money to blow. XRP, watch the liquidity flow. Cause
It's Shmita time. We the real Jews, better keep in mind. Who that is, they on evil time. Soon you gon' see who deserve to shine. With an eagle eye, Shmita time. We the real Jews, better keep in mind. Who that is, they on evil time. Soon you gon' see who deserve to shine. With an eagle eye.
Yes. Shmita. A Shmita Lemmy Kamikaze, you dig?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, that song always hits. Like,
Yeah, it's hard, bro.
it just excites me. It just excites me all the time. Like, yo, every time there's some financial news, it's like, damn, it's Shmita time.
It's lingo, bro. It's lingo, man. So yeah.
But for real, shout out to the biggest Shmita out there. He's the biggest rapper in the world, you know. So love. Yeah.
Oh yeah. The biggest rapper in the world is a Shmita for sure.
But yeah, we on though. I guess we've reached the end of the show. We gotta say our shout outs, our closing statement. Shout out to everybody who pulled through today. Shout out to Too Cold, the host with the most, for holding it down, usually holding it down for us. Really appreciate you always pulling through. Shout out to Gorilla Jakes, the substitute teacher. Shout out for you, you know, always bringing the hype and support here. Lemmy, appreciate you, man. Appreciate all the vibes, man. We're gonna keep it going. New music coming soon. Really excited for the new music. Ripple Effect, we on. It's on its way. Rootsy, really appreciate you and, you know, giving your feedback. Great music, great tunes. Really excited to hear more music on the platform. Shout out to OC. I think you wanted to come through, bro. Didn't know if you wanted to speak, but shout out to you for pulling through as well. Token Panda, appreciate you. Mike Nash, shout out for pulling through, bro. Really appreciate it. And yeah, all love. Really, really great space. And yeah, Sona Muse, if you are interested in knowing more about Sona Muse, please don't hesitate to email us at info@sonamuse.org. That's info@sonamuse.org. If you are an artist on the platform, don't forget to provide us with your NFT storage API key in your artist profile. Add that to your artist profile, and then we'll automatically upload the music that's on the platform to your IPFS NFT storage bucket. So you can mint NFTs once we start testing it out with the artists. So yeah, appreciate you guys. All love.
Yeah. Shout out everybody in the space. Today was a good space, great space. You know, we touched on some good topics, played some great music. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chicken. I remember Chicken. You know what I'm saying? If I forget, one of the new listeners. You know, yeah, he came in with a lot of insight. I seen some new faces, so shout out to them coming in earlier. Shout out to Tuco, you know, she always holding us down. Blessings on blessings. Gorilla Jake's back from vacation. You already know, man. Stay blessed. Keep working out, man. Eating good, taking care of yourself, man. It's key out here. You know what I'm saying? Rootsy with the music. You know, y'all show up to the space, man. I'm definitely gonna play your music. I'm gonna highlight you. It's gonna be, you know, we honoring, we giving out flowers while it's here. We giving out red roses and black roses. You dig? But it's all in good name. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Rootsy, man. Keep the vibes going for sure. Kamikaze, blessings on blessings. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is, for sure. Keep building, keep doing your thing, man. Turning up. OC, shout out to you. Token Panda, what's good, man? I appreciate everybody on the background, on the YouTube channel, checking in, passing through, sharing their comments, Neural Burner, and everybody else. If I missed you, you know, it's all love. Blessings on blessings. Y'all have a great week, and we're gonna catch y'all next week. Y'all stay tuned for the music coming. We got we in February right now. We got an album coming this month. We got an album coming next month in March. Album coming in April. Album coming in May, and probably one in June too. The way it's looking, we might get an album out every month this year, man. You dig? So y'all keep it locked, man. It's going down.
Alright, thanks for pulling up, y'all. Every Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern. You know the vibes. Wake and bake vibes. So till next time, catch y'all on the next one. We out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, put both of that nigga fucking feet on the floor like a man, nigga. Oh shit.